He was an elderly man, quiet and unassuming, just trying to catch a flight home after a long visit with family. But what happened next was anything but ordinary. Imagine being told to leave a plane, kicked off, simply because of your age. You picture the confusion, the humiliation? That was Henry's reality on that chilly morning at the airport. Security had singled him out, their voices firm but cold. "Sir, you need to step off the plane." No explanation, no second chance, just a harsh order that left Henry stunned and heartbroken. Henry had always been the kind of man who greeted life with a gentle smile, carrying decades of wisdom and kindness in his eyes. A retired school teacher, he'd spent his years shaping young minds, teaching more than just math and history. He taught compassion and respect. Today, as he stood outside the plane, the hum of engines warming up behind him felt like a cold reminder of how quickly things could change. The smell of jet fuel mingled with the sterile scent of the terminal, amplifying his sense of isolation. But Henry wasn't one to stay silent. With trembling hands, he pulled out his phone and made a single call. Just one. It wasn't to complain, not in anger, but in hope. "Hello, this is Henry Thompson. I need your help," he said softly. What followed next was nothing short of astonishing. That one call, that small act of courage, would soon ripple far beyond that airport gate and cost the airline a staggering $4 billion. Behind the scenes, that call reached a man who knew Henry well, a former student who had since become a powerful advocate for elderly rights and human dignity. She listened carefully, moved by the story of her old teacher's unfair treatment. Determined to act, she mobilized a wave of support, highlighting how this incident reflected a deeper problem of ageism and disrespect in modern society. The public outcry was immediate and fierce. News outlets, social media, and advocacy groups rallied behind Henry, turning him into a symbol of courage and kindness standing up against injustice. But the story didn't end with outrage. It sparked something much more profound. Airlines around the world began reviewing their policies, promising to treat every passenger with dignity and respect, regardless of age. And Henry, humble as ever, responded with grace. In an emotional moment, he forgave those who had wronged him, reminding us all that kindness can heal even the deepest wounds. This is a story about more than just a man and a plane. It's about how a simple act, making a call, can shatter barriers and change the course of countless lives. Henry's courage was a beacon, shining light on the power of standing up gently but firmly for what is right. Imagine the strength it takes to transform pain into hope. That's the kind of kindness the world needs more of. So next time you see someone struggling, remember Henry's story. Sometimes all it takes is one brave step to make a difference that echoes across continents. If this touched your heart, please like, share, and comment below with your own stories of kindness. And don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories that remind us all how deeply connected we are. Stay hopeful, stay kind, and wait till you hear what happens next in our upcoming story.